The Polestar is an excellent tool to enhance chiropractic techniques, but one surprising benefit of simply having a Polestar is the way that it promotes an entire chiropractic practice. According to many Polestar chiropractors, this is due to an overall increase in patient satisfaction that leads to patient referrals. This begins on a patient's very first visit, when they leave with increased understanding thanks to the Polestar's automated reports.
The patient experience in a Polestar office is unique. The patient is given the ability to have chiropractic care in a manner that takes all the fear away. You know, chiropractic is inherently a safe form of treatment. However, patients have a sense of fear sometimes about the twisting, the turning, the popping. The wonderful thing is a person who has some fear, some trepidation about that loses that fear immediately upon learning how we take care of them with a Polestar.
Many Polestar chiropractors use the system's automated reports as a marketing and referral tool. In fact, one chiropractor in Missouri estimates that he receives up to 40 new patients per month simply by sending each patient home with their Polestar report, because they often show their improvements to friends and family. Using the integrated HIPAA-compliant email feature is even more cost-effective.
Built into the Polestar system is this feature where we can actually print out their reports. We can print out their pre-scan and also their post-scan. So not only are they seeing it in the office, but if there's somebody at home that they want to explain it to, maybe a spouse or a family member, or even maybe someone that they know who's suffering with a similar type of condition, it's so much easier for the patient to explain it when they can actually see this and bring it home. There's so many different features of the Polestar that patients really enjoy. The gentle adjustment procedure with the multiple impulses, the visual effects where they can see their befores and their afters, and the comfort and the efficiency and the improvement that they always see with the treatment is something that they love.
Increased patient satisfaction and referrals are a recurring benefit of owning a Polestar system. Ultimately, this is because the Polestar treatment is gentle, easy to understand, and effective, even in complicated cases.
A gentleman come into my office in his early 50s. He was a bartender, and he gave me the history of 6 months previously. He was lifting a big case of bottles off a shelf, and he felt kind of a snap in his ischial tuberosity, right basically in the glute, and he thought he'd pulled a hamstring. He woke up the next day and he had severe pain down his right leg. And it was there whether he was standing, whether he was sitting, whether he was lying down. It was just killing him. He went to his medical doctor first, and he got painkillers, muscle relaxers, and was prescribed a course of physical therapy. The drugs did not relieve his pain. The course of physical therapy started to do it, and the physical therapist was so discouraged with his response that they actually stopped the course of therapy early and said, I don't think I can help you out. So then he turned to acupuncture. And he went to an acupuncturist 3 times a week for about a month. And at the end of that time, the acupuncturist says, I don't think I can help you, because he still had that same severe pain and hadn't alleviated. She goes, and I don't think it's sciatic, I don't know what it is, but if you can figure it out, if you ever find out, let me know. So then he made an appointment to see me. And when I saw him on the appointment book, I checked my records and found out he had been in previously to my office 3 years before for a similar complaint. So when he came into the office, I asked him, I said, you know, why didn't you come to me first? You know? And he said, well, because the last time I came in here with something similar, you put me on my side and cranked me, and it hurt worse after, and I was frightened to come back. And so I said, okay, well, I've changed techniques. I'm using a very high-tech instrument. It's very precise, very gentle, and I think you're going to enjoy what I do with it. And I kind of gave him my usual introduction to the instrument. And I said, no matter what, you don't have to worry. It's not going to hurt you. And I laid him down on the table and worked on him. And after the second adjustment, he came in and he said, you know, I think I might be getting a little bit better. I think so, I'm not sure. But after the fourth adjustment, he came in all excited, smiling, and said, I worked my entire shift last night, pain-free. That thing is amazing. I'm going to tell all my friends about it. Can I have some cards? And you know bartenders, they love to talk. That's what they do. That's part of what they do to make their living. And so that was a great story. The other interesting thing about him is he eventually moved off the island and asked me if I knew of anybody. He was moving into the northwest of Washington, if I knew anybody there who had an instrument. I told him how to plug in his zip code and find out if there was anyone there. And he went over there, found someone, and they used the instrument. And one of the beautiful things about the PulseStar is you get a consistent analysis and adjustment from doctor to doctor. They know exactly, the patient knows exactly what to expect, and it actually worked very well for him. And he now lives in Washington State and is a PulseStar patient over there.
For the next video, press the button titled Getting Started to see how other chiropractors integrated the PulseStar into their practices. You can take advantage of these same demo and trial offers.